plant down now. Util's going to be sent flying forwards. Wall up on top of it with the paranoia offloaded. It's all sweeping across the site. Not enough to try and push them back, and Midi going to get traded. Toppled towards the top there. Jonah P lurking slightly around to the side here, and there's that Sage coming into play. Jorgamo sticking, half onto the defuse. Win concert to G2. A pistol round in their back pockets.
Mission to just put this wall down in front of the defuse.
Darts flying sky high, face out to the side. It's G2. Plenty of bodies, plenty of action. Still XLG, they have those rifles. Tucked up closer towards the side. It's Whiffy. Viva dropped. And Midi's next. It leaves it all just down a happy way. It's Snappy. He's going to need a bit more where that came from as well. Damage has definitely been done as well. Tucked to the side though, 28 HP. Is it enough to work with? Tap it on and running him down. Time is up.
And the plant denied.
I mean, another one was dead. They just sent the spike into his death.
Coconut.
Not long for the world.
Even if he got past Trent there, I don't think there was a chance that he was also getting past Leaf.
Refighting. A little bit deeper. Flash. Not really recoverable. Slow Orb's going to be down. G2 still wants to play this one for the retake. And Jorgamo just taking that slight peek up from Kitchen into that angle. Midi's going to be dropped now. Just 2 left to stand against it, but swarms on every possible position. G2 have got their number. And Leaf is the one to be delivering that dagger to the back! Straight down, potentially broken early, yep.
It's a good bait.
Takes it, it is that bait and switch! Happy way! He just whiffs it!
You can't lose that. He doesn't have the confidence to peek properly. Just sees the ponytail of Jorgamo. And now they're making a predictable reaction again. Fast into the A site, hit by the lockdown.
Yeah, and it's going to be stunted. Pushed back and away as well into the arms of Jonah P.
Spike planted.
Plant is down, but 2 players have to stand against it. 2 managed to block away. Jonah P from the picture, but that's an ult expended. Viva has let this one loose as the last player left alive, and the options dwindling now for any chance of winning the round, and they know it. G2, they're skipping, they're hopping, they're all over the place, man.
He's not going to be best us overall for that. This round has got to be, it's a must win.
It has to be.
It's a can't lose kind of situation.
Investments they've got as well, but Raga's been dropped as well, but potential rifle spam, I think, through the wall. It might have just caught him. Unaware. Smokes are going to be dropped down now with a dart towards the back, but again, the pit obfuscates. It hides a lot. It's a blight onto the side here. Wall needs to be broken in time. Portion of it is Jorgamo! My God! Jumps up and over, tap onto it, and it is just rooting out. Side and Jorgamo caught unaware, still not dead though, and the players are dropping.
Spike down mid.
It's XLG with the cheeky idea. Something to try and turn the tide of the way that this map has been going, but G2, bit of luck in a draw, of course, is being played, but I don't know.
Breach it could possibly be on an Icebox attack round.
Left.
The spike going through mid, and these 2 players left in
remaining.
A.
Hunted.
Not even a
last
gun.
breath, man. Not even a gun to be saved. Hunter's Fury, Thrash, spended up over towards the B side and catching into his sights. Leaf. Watchful eye onto his adversary.
And Coconut pushed up to danger completely on his own. Raga actually one of the most passive players in his positioning.
Fully cleared out. It's just up to Raga. Last one left. Got to see those heroics.
That means no Sage Wall to be able to get that easier diffuse off. So a lot of it's around the smokes.
Paranoia is perfect. Raga, that's instinctual. Right click with the knives and he's stepping all the way up and through. Finally though, dismissed and dealt with. Quick little peek though, toppling, and as the mollies are going to be going up and over, this could be the best chance in a long while. XLG, still Leaf, watching for it. Too many bodies though, and a bit of spam does the job. 10-2. So he is safe in this possible position, and now sees it off to the side. That's just a classic in hand. Raga has been dealt with, taken out. Now it's up to Leaf to try and step up to it and see if he can hold this one back here and losing control to the flank. The players are dropping like flies here. G2. Not sure which way they wanted to look. Barrel sticking out, matters not for Coconuts. Peeks off to the side here with the Outlaw.
The Outlaw's a great purchase.
Yeah, it's shown. Jonah P looking up through mid. There was a chance of the timing there for him. Lee just snaps right up top. Midi's got the peaks of his own. And everybody feeling like they have to be the hero in a moment like this when you're down to this extent. Snap it up to the side. That's 2 shots required. And G2 overwhelm. They swarm the back of the side. Coconut, it's the last one left to do it.
Working.
30 seconds left.
You feel like you've got to take more and more risk.
Stepping forwards, Raga cheeky with the shot. The flash does connect, but Smoke's going to be obfuscating, blocking any chance for XLG to capitalize on the back of it. Still, it is 4 versus 4. Plan is down. Now for G2, watching up through, just spots it, and okay. Scope is optional, at least for Leaf now, and he's going to be making sure that he can stay posted up onto this position. Catching it, and you never expect this one. You never expect it at all.
They pushed out A in the previous round, now they've gone over to B.
Trying to P. Oh, he's in transit. He's blocked by the barrels. Could have had an exit perhaps, maybe, but Middy's going to be dropping him nevertheless.
I mean, to be fair, it's a very new map, isn't it? Those barrels only just got recently added.
A lot of changes to Icebox recently, so.
4v4.
Right. Rifles in the hands for XLG, and they're stomping, they're marching. They know it's the last lifeline here for them on Icebox. Time to make a go of it once more. Stepping forwards here with a flash. That's a bit of an indicator close to the corner. What are you doing? Cycling the util. Jorgamo is let loose and unleashed and leaves it down to Coconut in a 1v2. All for the map. All here and now. Tonight that last chance and all 13-3. Spin around to the side. It's a lot of damage. No slight kill, but Valen might get that exit or not. Happy Way trying to catch him. Paranoia just barely there. Towards his back and peeking out through the smoke. Trent will be punished.
It's a beautiful idea from G2, and yet no kills whatsoever.
Spike planted.
All going the way of XLG. They now have C control, Garage Lurk, 5v2. Couldn't get a better beginning.
All offside as well. No smokes alive. Valen has been dropped. One way propped up on top of it. It's inevitable at this point. XLG going to be able to get that strong start they were hoping for. Raga from behind. Just trying to tap away there, ghost in hand. Jorgamo puts him down, but his team has got it all handled.
All was, but they've gotten a bit lucky. The Leaf's already gone.
Just sidestepping straight back into this one. Valen takes out Raga. Coconut got to try and hold this one down on through the bottom of mid, but here comes the re-exploration of G2.
Weapon here.
Through Link now, 3 players stacked up, grouped up. Ready to explode. They spotted it, just trying to see if they can get any sort of easy access to these fights. Open sight lines. XLG not willing to give them too easily. Still, too much to overcome. And heads are rolling. G2, how do they do it? Backside control though, out towards into Gong. That's a flash up and under. This is G2 playing this one fast with the flood defense. They want to try and take this one by storm. And they're overwhelming.
Spike down B.
Stinger in the hand of Jorgamo obtains the upgrade in the end, and Viva's the last one left. Can't stand against it.
30
Side the
seconds
Viper
left.
orb, and Raga's dealt with TP into the back. Nothing else to really supplement the rest of that one after shock. And there it is. Trent's pushed out into the open, but with that operator in the hands of Jorgamo, short is on lockdown. Flash, dodge, up and over towards the top, and supplementary util. And it's a scramble, a mad dash from XLG. For TP. Flash waiting, Prime gonna let loose here, and G2 have pouncing on the opportunity to draw out even more blood. XLG not able to take a breath in these moments, but they may have an opportunity to go a bit further. There's a game of timings happening here. Happy Way drifted in through mid.
But I think that the round should just be dead. I mean, the spike is surrounded by G2 players.
There's no retrieving it, is there? On the side here is Leaf waiting. And now, just Happy Way. He's earned himself that decent spot to play in, but like you mentioned, that have been placed prior. TP into the back, and you just can't get out of dodge. Still, it's there, available, ready, and waiting. Jonah P wants to try and flood his way in, and the vulnerable is across the board. XLG, though, the ones dominating, or as I say that, Leaf, he's going to take out 2 of them. Leaves it into a 1v2 spot for Trent. We've seen this guy in the clutch. We know what he's capable of.
Spike.
Coconut's going to be able to put down a one-way for the spike. They can play over towards long, but it will offer potentially opportunities for Trent to pick them off if his aim can be good enough. Vandal, powerful at long range. And I think he should start to get the read that they're playing off-site here down C long.
Yeah, reveals his position. Now time to send some util flying forwards here. Sees, deaded. That's going to be cutting up the close angle here. Slight tap, trying to force these players out wide into the open. And Happy Way takes the peak. Time ticking though onto this spike, and the spot just unwinnable now. Happy Way doesn't land that shot though. Still, there might be an opportunity. There might be a chance.
XLG, they're playing slowly. And a kill happened there on both ends. Raga also punished Trent for an info peek.
Raga hasn't cleared that. I think he's missed it on top of the box. And he's just out into the open! Jorgamo there with a trade. Raga might have just done enough though, still on TV. Forwards, Midi! He's got to be sharp with it, rifle in hand, finally putting a stop to it. Jorgamo's running rampant ever so slightly here. Midi and Viva being left to do it now. Jump spot out into the open. Stray shots and damage and spam in all. Oh my, no coverage in sight! Not like this!
Should be a plant.
Shots fired off. Jorgamo looking for a lucky connection in all. Raga, he's forward again. And this guy is indomitable! Raga! Hope wanted to still being jiggled, but yeah, Leaf unanticipating it.
Leaf even went for a reaction Thorns pop there at 40 seconds. Jorg's on an island!
And happy way. Making sure that he can really take advantage of the fact here over towards C. This is Valin, he full sticks it, he's all the way in through into the back and still cleaned up in the end. XLG now, they do have finally open access to that C site.
This would be
work being put in.
This would be an incredible round for XLG to get a 7-5 half, more than they could have dreamed of early.
Happy way. He's got the operator in his hands here. Misses the first shot though, and a bit of spam. Trying to run this guy down all the way. The ults though have been earned up. Midi stuns them all. Oh, snake bite round towards the back. Flash into your face on top of it. Jorgamo trying to take that fight, and he was set up relatively well. G2 though, can they follow up on the most of it? Get the trade onto Midi, but this anchor smoke is brutal to get through, and Viva just trying to weave in and out between it. Valin drops one, dropped himself, traded in a moment's notice. Up towards the top though, no more smokes. Up towards heaven, and happy way. Just poking his head out. Spike has been dropped out into the open.
Yeah, and that's a little bit tough because they know there's a player over towards heaven. Happy way with a ghost and very little health. How do you block this off?
30 seconds left.
Just has to be the double hold as they reclaim it, retrieve it. Scurrying back now to safety, getting that plant down.
Yeah, and I think Happy Way missed his timing to have influence in this round.
Could have potentially done it, but now G2 are going to be tucked in safe positions, trying to play a bit more discipline, and there it is. As soon as you catch the contact, Leaf is supposed to be the pivotal point. Jonah P.
Better for A-lobby control.
Raga did take out Valin, but he is traded.
Yeah, so best case he's managed is going 1-for-1, and I'm not sure that that's enough in a round like this. G2 slow things down. XLG take the response into mid. This flash, Vice Flash, up on their screens, always available to get the info.
3 players. Trying to wait now. Plenty of bullets left waiting, and more where that came from. Jonah P. He knows where that final player could be lurking around towards the side, and Midi does a decent job of it still into the 1v1. Doesn't know where to expect Leaf though, creeping around, crawling around this guy. It's all over the place. But staying alive here in a global event. Flash and a peek alongside that horn. Viva!
That's big.
Okay.
That's redemption for Viva.
Answers back. 2, make it 3, make it 4! God! A bit of fire, bit of fury, inserted into it. Raw spam maybe to get the job done towards the end. He's 1 away from the ace. And it would do wonders for the confidence. Leaf is dodging, juking, desperate to stay alive. The movement of chance, denies him his chance in the sun.
But no, hold on.
Now hold on.
Pump the brakes, there's a minute still left here. I've seen Leaf work magic before, and his wall gets tripped over towards C.
There's a 1v2 though, and he's walking knife out. Doesn't realize the Happy Way is already there.
Okay.
He's forced out the ult early here. Players going to be colliding, clashing. Jorgamo tries to step forward. He's going to try and stem that bleeding, shore it up, at least momentarily here, round to the side, and the ult's going to be extended. Oh my goodness, he's just swapping around the weaponry. Valin just walking. Happy Way from on high. Operator in hand after shot, pushing him out wide. And it's just left down to Trent in that 1v2 scenario. And Happy Way, sight set. Lead time out of XLG where they have to try and at least defend this one. Still, he's ahead of it as that smoke just dissipates. Jorgamo, he's wide out into the open. Trying to flash his way in, but Valen's still towards the back. This is going to be clearing up the question marks. Here for XLG.
Important trade.
They're going to be clearing up most of the map as well. Into, through, and the side. B side.
They have flash, they have recon.
There it is, recon up and over. Smoke. Dropped up, a bit of spam from G2. Is this what it's going to take? Is this how they're going to be claiming this round here? Stepping forwards and past it. The line of scrimmage that was layered down, and its stray bullets follow the tracers. Time has run out. We're looking at Raga to see if he can be the difference maker. Peeks out wide, they'll follow up at all. It's the Vice Sword offloaded now. Thorns scattered wide. And with it, XLG's hopes. Jorgamo taking point, taking contact, and bodies are dropped! At a moment's notice, it's G2 who move on.